Hello, everyone. I'm Dennis.
I'm Andrew.
We are the Crafty Lumberjacks. Thank you for joining us today for the 12 days of card making with Michaels. Special shout out to Fiskars for having us. We are coming to you live from Astoria, Queens, New York. And I see a lot of people in here. Mr. Derek, we got Jed, we got Connie, we got a lot of irregulars. So Thank you all for being here today. We're really excited to get crafty with you all.
Yes,
I'm just going to talk the whole time.
That's fine with me. I mean, I'm used to that. I was going to say, this really is the best time of year. If you are like in full swings of the holiday, that's wonderful. If you're not even there yet, this is a great time to really start thinking about those holiday cards, because I know for us, it always sneaks up on us and all of a sudden it's December 20th and no cards have been sent. So if you can kind of slowly start making your cards now, you know, by early December, you can send them all out, or you can send them out really early and be like that first Christmas card. There's nothing more special than the first Christmas card.
We're still waiting for ours
the whole time.
Okay. Yes, actually, Jed sent us a card yesterday.
Yes.
Today we're going to be making the Origami Christmas tree card. We're super excited about this. And actually, as we were creating it, we were like, how cute would it be if we can remove it and it becomes an ornament, a keepsake that you can have year after year after year? So that's going to be coming up in a little bit. We're also going to be featuring the Fiskars gifting board to make our own DIY envelopes. Last month, if you were here, we made little boxes, our Halloween boxes. You can always revisit those videos. They share all these videos on Michael's YouTube channel.
Yes, and the year before that, we made a snowman using the gifting board in December.
Yes, and upcoming class, we're going to be making these beautiful paper poinsettias. And that no cutting machine required. We're going to make these from hand, from scratch, and we're going to do the bouquet. Bouquet. I still got Halloween on my mind. But once you learn the skill of making these paper poinsettias, you can add these as gift wrap toppers.
You know, we've been making these for years. We put them in our garland. I mean, they last forever. They're
put them in a wreath. They're so cute.
This is a class you're not going to want to miss, so you should sign up for that.
Yes, and also at every class we do a giveaway. At the end of the class, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to ask a trivia question, and then we ask you to send us your answers, either email or DMs, and then we gather up all the answers, and then we'll pick a winner, and you'll win a lot of the materials that we're working with today.
Yes.
But just know it's only open to the people who are watching now, currently live in this class. If you watch this in 2 days, you can't be entered.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
They always try, though. They
always try, but we
like,
know.
Hey,
we know.
Come on.
Santa's checking his list, baby. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start our card. So we can switch cameras, Felicia, if you don't mind.
Oh, wait, I need to say. All
right, so we're going to be starting by, Michaels has these incredible card packs, and this is one of our favorites, the Plaid, of course, because
every year they come out with a new Plaid. I just love them.
Yeah, so we're actually using the 12 by 12 cards to make our card. Now we're making a card from scratch, but of course you can make these or kind of build it off of a pre-existing card.
Yes, I love that, because Michaels also has a ton of existing cards, like blank cards that you can add on top of. That does take out the extra step, but I do think making it from scratch really takes it over the top, because you can hand pick everything from like the plaid to the color to the,
Mad for plaid.
Mad for plaid.
Mad for plaid. All right, and then they also have the kind of regular color cardstock here. This is the green pack. Really cute, a lot of different variations of green. This is the forest pack. We're going to be using this for our Christmas tree because it's a forest.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
These card packs are wonderful because they're always on sale, and they come with so many different colors. We have them in every shade, basically.
Yeah, so now you can make this card whatever size you want. We're going to be using the Fiskars cutter here, and of course, this is part of our giveaway today.
Oh, how embarrassing. Sorry. Joyce just asked, how do we enter the giveaway? Well, that is going to come at the end of the class. We will let you know. Not to worry.
Oh, nothing like a cliffhanger.
Yes, here it is.
We watched our first holiday movie last night, Die Hard. I feel like it's a great transitional movie to get you into the spirit, because it's kind of, it's an action film.
But it's controversial, because a lot of people say it's not a holiday film.
But there was a lot of Christmas in that.
There is a lot. I don't know. Let us know. Do you think Die Hard is a holiday film? We 100% say yes, it is.
Shout outs to Florida, Arizona. Thank you all for being here. No way. Okay, so we're going to be starting with our card here. We're going to be doing a 9x6 card, which is really easy to do because you have our 12x12 sheets here. So I love Fiskars because this actually has a retractable ruler here. And we live in a small bedroom apartment. So, you know, anytime that we can fold things up or hide things around our apartment under the couch, we're all about that because we have so much stuff. So we're going to be making a 9x6 card. You know, and of course you can make this any size you want.
That's right.
And because kind of the piece de la resistance is the origami tree, we're doing a very basic card here, but you can kind of elaborate this on, you know, as much as you'd like.
You know, and I have to say, we have a lot of friends who craft along while they watch, and most of the times they add details that we don't add to our stuff. So we get inspired by what you add. So yes, of course, you could really make this as like elaborate as you want.
Correct. And then for our another piece, we're going to be doing like a little layering thing just to kind of help make it pop. So for our outer piece, we have a 9x6. And then for our inner little piece that we're making, we're using the 12x12. We're cutting it down.
I like to call it a layover.
A layover.
Yes.
And we're doing 4x5.5. Again, Fiskars makes it really easy because they got all the little lines here. You can make sure all your paper is straight.
Yes, and if you're looking for these dimensions, you can find them at craftylumberjacks.com. We have a blog post with the dimensions of all of these step by step. So
which one did I do? I did 5x5 and then a 4. So 4x5x5. And again, I'm just lining it up smooth like butter. Let me tell you. You know, and I think, you know, the holidays are perfect to purchase gifts for crafters that are actual craft items.
Yes, yes.
I've never been mad about getting something crafty for Christmas.
That's right.
Of course, if I make it to the nice list. This year is questionable. I might be on the naughty list.
Well, you know.
But, you know, you do what you can. Helen has a paper cutter and loves using it. Yes. So now to make our card here, we're going to be folding it in half. Really easy. And I'm actually using the boning tool here because I like the boning tool. I use this a lot in my paper making or my scrapbooking. And even a lot of people, they've heard this routine before, but we also use this in sewing whenever we're doing a pillow or something. We use the bone folder or boning tool, bone folder to kind of punch out the corners there. So this is also going to be part of the giveaway. And don't worry, this is not an actual bone. This is made of plastic.
It once was.
Yeah, back in the day, I think they actually used human.
And I think the trick.
bones.
I think the trick for the bone folder, especially with a printed piece of paper, is you don't want to push it too hard, or then it
like would rip or damage.
Yeah, because sometimes if you do it too hard, I get a little overzealous, and then you'll get like a white line here if you do it too hard. So you don't have to like, you know. Press it down.
Lucy B said, "I could not live without my bone folder." There have been fights in our apartment looking for this thing. Yes, and I'm like, "Where'd you put it?"
And Tiffany just shared a link to, is it the bone folder or the? Tiffany's sharing links, which is great.
The gifting board. The
Perfect.
gifting board is one of the most magical things that we've ever gotten. Oh, and before I glue this, we actually do you have the scissors?
I have the scissors.
We're just gonna find the center point here. You don't have to, if you want to make sure it's right in the center. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Just gonna cut like a little slit because this is where the ornament is gonna kind of lay into. So you just want to cut a little slit, just about
I don't know, a quarter of an inch. I think that was even maybe too much, but that's okay.
Oh.
And the reason we're doing that is this is a good way. Actually, you can see this was our test result. We tried to use double-sided tape. It kind of ripped as we pulled it off. We didn't love that. But so if you cut a little slit, then you can just add your ornament here and then it can stay on. And then it's easily removable.
Where do we find the measurements again? We have them all on our website, craftylumberjacks.com. It should be the first newest post there. So I added some what is this? Glue stick. Glue. And I'm just going to center it in my centerpiece here on the card. So the measurements, I have them written right here. There was 9x6 to start, and then we folded it over. And then the overlay card here is 4x5.5. And again, I'm just going to eyeball it. So cute. Just having the two little pieces really kind of takes it to the next level.
Yes, when you start layering things, it really does add dimension. So it's always a great way. If you say, I'm not a crafter, I don't know what to do, layer. just layer. That's all you have to do.
You know, we do classic Elmer's glue sticks.
Yeah, they have these at Michael's.
And I also like because it goes on purple, so you can see when it's wet. Oh yes, we got someone's featuring the glue stick. Dee, hi Dee, how are you?
Dee.
She's got it.
All right. So we have the base of our card ready. I mean, as is, this is pretty adorable.
So
I
cute.
think.
Okay, and now we're gonna move on to our origami tree. This was so fun. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you're not crafting along, like if you don't have these specific materials, that is a-okay. If you want to get crafty and try the origami as we do it, we would say just grab some scrap paper and start and cut out some squares with us, right? Like,
yeah,
just to like craft along, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, duh. Okay, so we're gonna be starting. So really it's all about that fold, baby, and it's all about just starting with the square. So we have our measurements here. We're gonna be starting, our largest base piece is going to be a 3x5 by 3x5. Is that the darker piece? So again, we're using two different colors of green here, but you can use any colors. I think also, you know, we're seeing a big trend this year of pastels and pinks. So if you want to be modern like the kids, you can do, you know, you can do this with any color. But we're kind of more traditional, classic type of vibe in our apartment.
Yes.
We like vintage holidays.
I'm gonna write in like the little things on the chat.
Oh, okay, sure. Andrew's switching spots here. Okay, so we're gonna be starting by creating a 3x5 by 3x5 square. Lining it up on my board there. Let me come a little closer to the camera so you see. Oh gosh, was that 3? Oh, I messed up already.
That's why I love working with paper. If you mess up, it's just like you cut it again.
Well, and also because we're doing like the origami trees, you're going to need a lot of different pieces. I mean, we're only doing 4 pieces, but you know, we'll be able to use that other piece for something else. We actually have 2 little plastic bins that go under the couch that has all our scrap paper. So we're starting with our first square, 3.5 by 3.5. And now for my next square, I'm gonna change colors because again, we're layering our origami tree here, and I'm doing 3 by 3 with a different color.
I quickly just jotted down the tree measurements in the chat. So if you're following along and you're having trouble, they're in there.
Yes, and again, you don't have to do these measurements. You know, you can do a 5 by 5, a 9 by 9, a really large one. This is just what we're doing here today. Sometimes it's easier to just do the same thing. Oh, we got a little glue on that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I need another one. Here,
How do we have the glue gun out?
Clear,
Why
clear,
do we have
clear,
the glue
clear.
gun out? I actually think it's fine.
You sure?
The blog post also in the upper part of the chat. So if anybody needs me to repost it, I'm happy to repost.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Welcome.
All right, so then moving on to my next piece, I'm going back to the darker green piece here, and I'm going to do 2.5 by 2.5. Now, we've done kind of paper classes before, and I know a lot of people get frustrated sometimes because they have trouble with the fold or they have trouble making the shape. So we're going to go through this as slowly as we can so you can get it. It really does. It works, but you do got to manipulate it. And what?
Oh, I'm
Andrew's he's a mime today.
Yes.
You know, and actually I took mime in school. I went to college for theater and I did a mime class, and I worked with some of the best mimes in the country. And I saw Marcel in the last leg of his US tour, and it was incredible.
Thrilling.
You know, and I'm still paying that off. So so for my last square here, I'm doing 1.5 by 1.5.
I will say, you were kind of saying like it is like some people find this like a little confusing, it can be a little stressful, but the great part about this is it's very repetitive. So we're going to do this 4 times today.
Hi Whitney. Yes, Whitney, each square should get smaller and smaller, 1 of each size. Correct. So we have our 3 by 3, 3.5 by 3.5. Then we have our 3 by 3 here, and you saw, look how quick I did that. So easy with the paper cutter. 2.5 by 2.5, and then we have our little baby piece for the top there, 1.5 by 1.5. And again, all these sizes, you know, you can pick and make your own, but that's how you start it. How's everybody doing? Can I move forward? Yep, got a thumbs up. Okay, yes, hey.
Can I clean this off for you?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, so you wanted me to start folding first and then you think.
And then I'll do it. Or do
But
you want...
sometimes, yeah, different versions are, you know, when you hear from two different people, you can kind of catch on. Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna use my bone folder here.
And I think it's best to start with the biggest first, because when you work with a bigger piece of paper, it's easier to fold. The smaller you get, it gets a little more intricate. So we're gonna start with the biggest and go to smallest.
Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our little origami here. You know, I was so bad at origami. My brother, who's a little older, used to be like an origami king. And actually, this is kind of a throwback from my childhood because I could only do like 2 origami things. But my brother, he would make like the puffers, he would make the cranes, he would make, and like rub it in my face that he could do it. And I was like, all right, whatever with you. But now look who has the last laugh. Okay. And that's what Christmas is all about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to fold triangle to triangle. Corner to corner. And if you want, you can take your bone folder just to get a little crease there. And then we're going to open it up and then we're going to do reverse triangle. The other triangle
corner
to
to
triangle, corner to corner. Yeah. You know, we're not great with words all the time.
Well,
yes, we're using cardstock for everything. And cardstock is just good because it's a little more durable than kind of regular computer paper.
Yeah, or even construction paper, but you know what, use what you have.
Yeah, so we kind of have an X fold, we open it up, and now we're gonna fold to make a rectangle. So just, what would you say, side to side?
Side to side, I think.
Oh gosh, the pressure is on, y'all. The pressure is on. Okay, so now we almost have kind of like a star shape in our paper. You kind of see it. We have an X here and then a center fold. And now we're going to make our origami tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold in these corners where I made the straight line.
Yep, the horizontal fold.
Yeah. And we're going to push it down. Oh my gosh, you see that?
Magic.
Did you see that? So just push in. And again, you might have to bend, warp, manipulate the paper a little bit, and that's okay. How's everybody doing?
If your paper's white on one side, I think what you want to do is have the white, I saw like half a question. You want to have the white on the inside and the color on the outside.
Yes. So once we have that little fold there, we kind of made like a little triangle boat hat. Hello, Georgie. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fold in the center. So find the center of the point there, and we're just going to fold down these pieces.
So just the top, yes, just like that. Yeah, just the top triangle, you want to fold it in.
Okay, and then we're going to do it on the other side. And again, it's just kind of eyeball it. Like Andrew was saying, it is very forgiving. You might not think you have the center point there, but it all, you know, this center point is going to go inside another center point, inside another center point. So
yeah, that's right.
You
so
know, don't stress too much. And that's our first little base of the tree.
So do you understand that?
How did everybody do?
So this.
Oh, Mr. Derek, he's got it. Yes.
Just like that. Now, if you can do this, you can do the whole thing, because now we're just going to repeat and do it again.
You got it? It's getting there.
I'm amazed.
Yes.
I got it. Yes, Kathy. All right. Should I? That's okay. If you need a do-over, we're going to start all over and we're going to start again.
It should have been reversed, but I'm figuring it out. Yes.
Okay.
That's kind of, it took us a little, a second to, yes, cute.
Yes.
Oh, I love that paper, D. That's cute.
All right, so I'm going to start on the second one. Now, this is the 3 by 3, the 3" by 3". So I'm going to do corner to corner.
Have you all been taking a lot of the 12 days of card making classes? How's it been going? Yes,
Some of those cards are
Adele,
so
love that.
beautiful.
I know some of the cards. Last year we did the card making class, and we did a really cute Christmas
Shaker.
in New York shaker card.
That was adorable.
And it was really adorable. So you can always go back on our website or also on Michael's YouTube and check it out.
Okay, so I did corner to corner. I'm opening it up, and I'm going to do the other corner to corner.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter. When
Okay, so I open it up again, and what I'm seeing is an X. So I did corner to corner, opened it, corner to corner, opened it, and now I'm going to fold it in half. Someone said the hot dog fold, I saw.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Felicia just shared the DIY New York City Snow Globe Shaker card. That was quick.
Thank you, Felicia. All right, so then I folded it in half, and then I'm keeping the fold in half horizontal. And what I want to do now is bring my fingers in and press it in.
Cute.
And there we go. We have our triangle. All right, so now I'm going to take the front part of the triangle and I'm going to fold it in. And this is going to create almost like an arrow. So you fold it in. And then repeat.
Yeah, so cute.
What I love about this craft is that it's so repetitive. So really, once you have it, it's like you could make a ton of these very quickly. I would cut out all the paper first and then fold all together.
Fold,
this is a great one to do, you know, while you're binge watching your favorite movie, whether it be Die Hard or whatever it is. Gremlins, yes.
You know. Leslie said, no, I just discovered these classes today, but when I went to Michael's, only one was available. I missed 8, didn't I?
So sorry.
You know, but like I said, you can always catch up. They have all these videos they post about 24 or 48 hours after the classes. So they should actually already have a lot of them on their YouTube channel. You just have to look up Michael's.
All right, should I do the next one? Are we all ready?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so again,
I think everybody's doing
corner
good.
to corner.
Have you all started to listen to holiday music yet? Yes, Connie, she's so ready. The Grinch with Jim Carrey is great. That's one of our kind of go-tos every year. We always watch The Grinch. We always watch Gremlins.
Yeah.
Christmas with the Cranks is kind of on rotation. We did it last year, but we didn't do it the year before. Christmas Vacation, of course, every year. That was our first Christmas film last year. By golly, I got it!
All right, so I did corner to corner. Now I'm doing just that horizontal fold. I'm just folding it to make a rectangle.
Oh, Wonderful Life.
I'm singing a Christmas
concert.
That's
right. Yes, Connie.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you told us.
Oh, the movie Scrooged. That's one of our favorites.
That is.
I cry every time.
So good. Okay.
Niagara Falls.
All right, so then you want to push these in. And there you go. Is anyone stuck on a part of this?
I think they're all moving along. I see them. They're holding it up.
That is so fun. That is so fun. Because I'm happy to go over.
Yes.
Oops, you see this fold?
So cute. Oh my gosh, everybody's got all their little tree pieces.
Oh my gosh, this one's a little wonky. I folded this weird, but I think it really does not matter.
Yes, Mr. Derek said it's hard as they get smaller. Yes, it is.
Yes, here we go. This is the smallest
one. Okay, you're doing it?
I guess so, right?
Should I? Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I kind of love this teeny one, though. I think it's so cute.
Okay, Olga said I'm stuck on the fold after the horizontal part.
Okay, hold on.
I can cut you like a bigger piece so you can show.
Okay. That one just takes a little bit of manipulating, Olga. So let's see. I'm doing my 2 diagonal folds. And now my horizontal fold. You know, a good trick when you're folding stuff like this is when you line up your paper, I like to line up the corners, and then I like to press in the center and then kind of move out. That just helps everything stay together. Sometimes when you press, it can kind of get a little wonky, so I think that helps. Press in the center and then crease out. Okay, Olga, I'm going to try to show you on this little one, but then Dennis comes with a bigger one. Oh, okay. You want to? Okay. But it's really about manipulating, because you made all these folds. It's about manipulating and pushing in
like that center line.
That center line, and the paper really does kind of give in. If you hold it, try just holding it in different directions, and then pushing it together.
Yes.
Maybe let's show
one more on the larger piece, and then we can move forward.
So
we have a hot tip here, pro tip, that these look so great as it is, but how cute would it be with little sequins to look like ornaments and twine for garland?
I love it.
I love that. Yes, we tried to do a blank canvas for you all, so then you can get creative on your own and add whatever you would like.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh my God, Gorman said I found the smaller square easier to fold.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna start with this big one.
Oh gosh, Lisa said, is this my cousin Lisa? Our electricity keeps going on and off.
So again, this is what I mean about like taking it. I like to press in the center and then press out.
Oh, it's Lisa, cousin Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
That's all our past relatives know you're here with me.
Okay, and then I'm taking this. Oops.
Okay, he's reviewing this step after the triangle now.
Okay. So we have the fold, and the thing. You can see all the creases here. So I'm going to start, and I'm really just manipulating. I'm pushing in, and the paper really, because we folded it, really just kind of creates this, almost like this, I don't know, what does this create?
Taco?
I was thinking like a well, but a taco I think makes more sense. So, and then you push it out like that. If anyone has any tips or a better way to say it than how I'm doing it, I would love some help. I don't know. So you just really want to push it in, manipulate it, and then press it. That makes sense?
Yes, yeah. Raquel is asking, there should be an X on the chat on the top right-hand side, and you just hit that, and that should remove the chat.
Yeah, make the middles meet together, and then crease.
Oh my gosh, Yvonne said, middles meeting together like sucking in your stomach. Yes, it's like a little cincher.
Like an accordion, I guess.
You collapse it. Oh my gosh, Whitney's already got the Mod Podge out, honey. She is working away.
All right, and then you fold it together.
So cute.
I did the horizontal fold inside and outside. Oh, like you folded it and then you folded it again just so it was a double crease. I like that. Okay, and here we go.
So cute. So now for the trunk of our tree, we're actually using. Oh,
first we put it together.
Oh, okay. You don't put it together on the trunk.
No.
Okay. Well, you stepped away. Like Andrew's
Okay.
exhausted. We slept 12 hours last night, and we're actually the most tired we've ever felt.
I can't believe it. We have not been sleeping well, so we felt like we needed it, and I don't know, it didn't help. Okay, so I'm so glad, Olga. Okay, so putting it together, there are many options you can do. You know, when we're coming up with this, we're trying to think of the best way, but really use what you have at home. You could easily hot glue these together. So what you want to do is they almost like go inside, like they stack. They stack. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So you could add a little bit of hot glue right on the inside and put it in. We found that glue dots worked really well too. If you haven't used glue dots, they're super great with card making, super great with what is that? Scrapbooking. It's basically just literally a glue dot. And that's what I'm going to use now. But really, hot glue would work. Craft glue would also work. And what you want to do, so we're going to start from the bottom. I like to kind of open up the tree, place the glue dot right inside. And then you kind of like remove the paper or like the cellophane. And then you add your tree in. What I like about the glue dots, maybe a little bit more than the hot glue, is that you kind of have a little bit more wiggle room. You see, you can kind of really make sure that it's lined up, but any type of glue will work just fine. How is that?
So adorable. Of course, you want to make sure it's going to fit on the card.
That's true. So what you can do is you can take your card and kind of make sure that you're not stacking it too high, stuff like that. Does that look too high to you?
No, that's good.
Okay. So I'm going to repeat it. So again, now that I have this one, I'm going to take the smaller one. I'm going to open it up a little. I'm going to add my glue to the inside.
I just want to apologize on behalf of Teddy. He's not going to make an appearance today. He's having a pretty lazy day.
Yes, he only slept 23 hours yesterday.
Right,
so
yes.
He's exhausted.
So unfortunately, he couldn't make it to the class.
If you're new, that's our cat, Teddy Kruger.
Oh my gosh, D is all done. That's so cute.
He's like,
I love it.
Figured it out. I love that. Okay, so again, I'm just putting it right in here. Make it higher. And then fold it. And again, you can adjust just however you like. And as you can see, I mean, you really could do a stack of how many, like ever you would want. The 3 is pretty
10.
freaking cute too.
Yes, the person that was like, the small ones are good. Like, how cute would be like mini little trees?
Mini. Okay, and then I'm gonna, you know what? For this one, I'm gonna do a little.
Oh, Aubrey said I only had construction paper and it worked too. That's awesome.
I love that. So I'm gonna try a little hot glue. And I'm not going to regret it, I swear.
Very cute. You know, was it the sunflowers that we made?
Yes.
And that was a challenging class just because a lot of people, oh my gosh, that's adorable.
Wait, why was it?
Oh my God,
class?
Mr. Derek, yes. So many origami trees. I love this. Are you going to teach that to your students? Yes. We want 10%. Just kidding.
Okay, I mean, this is really, really cute just as is. We did think it needed some sort of stem.
A base,
base, a trunk, excuse me. Oh my gosh, a trunk. So what we're going to be using for this is a coffee stirrer. We love to, reuse, recycle, also just like take things from the coffee shop. As you do. But what we're going to do is we're just going to cut it down to size. We're going to leave about 1 inch for the trunk. And
we like the rounded edge. We think it looks cute.
I think the rounded edge is super cute for the trunk, as you can see here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it about here. Now, Tiffany, I forget what this is called. This actually wasn't on like the material list because I think we forgot it, or it's really not necessary. But this is like a wire cutter that Tiffany actually just sent us recently, and I love this for florals.
And actually, we're using this for the
poinsettia class. Yeah. I have to say, because a lot of wire cutters are very they hurt after you do it. And if you're cutting a lot of florals and stuff, this is so nice. It's spring loaded. It's so comfortable. I was cutting a ton of stuff for our Halloween tree. I just fell in love. So we're going to take this and then we're just going to add a little hot glue.
Oh, we got some shade. The back of my tree looks better than ours.
Well, that's great. I'm so happy for
you.
Oh,
then the front.
Oh. Oh, no.
It's not a competition.
That's right.
Very cute. I love it so much.
Oh my gosh. Even just making these two, they look slightly different. I love that. All trees are different.
Yes.
So I kind of love that each tree has its own little personality. Dennis, you can do the string.
Yeah, we're going to do a little string. Okay. We're just going to do a little string. We're using some traditional baker's twine here, of course.
Use whatever you have.
Fiskars scissors. And I like to do a little loop, so I'm just going to tie a little knot on the, put them together.
And, if you do not want to make this an ornament, let's say you just want to make this a 3D card, you don't have to add a loop. You don't have to do that. This kind of is a step if you want to have the option to hang it.
I was just thinking it would look so cute, like just them standing up, like as just like decor.
Yes, actually,
like if you made like, oh my gosh, really? Yes, like a little base.
How cute would that be? Actually, if you were gonna do that, what you could do maybe is even like do 2 sets and like glue them together.
Oh,
Take 'em
yes.
3D. Yeah.
Look at that.
I think that'd be adorable.
Polarity ensues. Okay, so I just did a little loopy doop.
Yes.
And then we're just gonna glue it to the back of the tree here.
Loopy doop.
A little dab will do ya. My parents used to have friends that lived upstate, and they would make these handmade, and this is kind of where we got the inspiration from it. Linda and Denny, they lived upstate in like a log cabin, and they would send little ornaments to like all their friends for the holidays every year. So my parents had a collection.
They were so cute. They ranged from just like a very simple, like cutout sled from card
Paper.
Yeah, like cardstock to like more intricate ones. It's such a sweet idea. If you can send something that's handmade, it does not need to be.
And just that kind of goes over the top of a card, you know,
Yeah.
something that you can pull out every year. We keep all our cards all the time because
You know what we
we're
need to get
hoarders,
the habit
but-
of, and we didn't do this for this card, is writing
the
if you're spending
year
it,
or
write
something.
the
Yes.
year and your initials or your name on the back, because we all think we're gonna remember when we did this. We all think we're gonna, and we never ever do.
All right, so then to top it off, we're just using a little jingle bell here, and we are going to use oh, someone's going to do a pink tree. Love that.
Oh, I think that's adorable. So we are going to do a little jingle bell, and how we're doing it is you want to show like the little.
Oh yeah,
clasp.
there's like a little loop in the
So we're just going to
jingle
add
bell.
a little hot glue. Kind
Jingle
of towards
bell,
the
jingle bell,
back.
jingle all the way. Oh, honey, just do ride in one horse opens the hedging.
And you
That,
just almost
that
wanna,
should have
like,
been the
neck
trivia
it in.
question. Something about Barbra Streisand.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm just going to keep it in place until it stays.
Do you need me to hot glue a little more?
I think it's okay.
Okay, it just takes a minute. But you could really add anything. I actually don't know how practical a jingle bell will be in the mail. It might stay. But like if you want to like add something like paper, you could easily do that. Or, you know, Michael's has like all these gems, a sequin.
Oh
you
yes,
know.
and a lot of them have like they come like pre sticky.
Yes.
They have like
yes.
double-sided, you know, like the googly eyes kind of, you can just peel off the backing.
How
and
many
it
years
sticks.
did I hot glue googly eyes until I realized they have sticky backings now?
I don't know.
Many.
I always told you, I'm like, okay, so then you're up.
What is it, my turn? Okay, wait, what happens next? Oh, okay, great. So this
so
is
cute, Whitney. I love it.
this
Oh my
is-
gosh, Connie's got some googly eye slippers there. Yes, Dee. Wow, you all work quick.
I know, everyone's so fast. This is where that little slit that we cut in the beginning of the class
Adorable.
comes in. You can just kind of
Charlie and
place it in.
Mercedes love
Oops.
it. Mr. Deary Berry, Jed.
There you go. You just
So
place
cute.
it in. You know, my glue popped off a little here, so what I might do is just like add a little more. I actually think glue dots would do really well with this, but add a little more glue just so it's nice and secure. And
Love it.
here we
Love it.
have our tree. How
Oh my
cute is that?
goodness, I have a lot of buttons. Maybe I'll use one. We almost actually did buttons.
Yes, we actually did almost do buttons. We have like a button collection. We couldn't find the right color, I think was the issue.
Yeah, so cute.
How cute is this? I love it so much.
Yes, Felicia just did a reminder. Anytime you post any of our projects, oh, love that, Whitney. Use the hashtag Make It With Michaels. Also hashtag us and Fiskars, because we always love to see. Sometimes our friend Connie here will send us pictures or tag us.
I'm always
we
blown away.
Yes,
I'm
we always love
blown
to see
away.
your creations, whether they're inspired by our projects or they're a replica of our projects, or it's another project that you just want us to see. We love to see it. So now we have a card. Now I'm going to feature the Fiskars gifting board, which I think, Tiffany, we can give this away as well, right? For this class.
100%. Yes. I'm gonna put the
Yes, it's a Christmas miracle. All right, so this is, I made an envelope for the first time today, and I was so impressed.
And you did it in like 5 minutes, teaching yourself.
You know, that's how I roll. I don't got much time, so I gotta work quick, you know? All right, so with your Fiskars gifting board, it comes with this little piece of paper thing. You don't want to lose this piece of paper because this has a lot of the measurements for the envelopes and for the bow. So what I do is I just use a piece of painter's tape and I just have it taped to my gifting board all the time so I never lose it.
I love that.
All right, so now this little slider thing, gives you kind of a shortcut to kind of understand what kind of paper you need and what size you need. So our card was about 9x6 folded, something like that. So we need a large enough envelope to kind of fit our card. So what you can do is they have all these different sizes. You can make all these different size envelopes here.
And really what we want to do for this specific card is make the envelope bigger than the card because it is 3D. We don't want it to be too tight.
That's right. Let's see, which one did I do? Was it that one? Yeah, I think it was that.
Okay, great.
Was it? Let me see. You check this.
Sure. How would I do that?
Like measure it?
Like take it apart?
No. Like just.
This is a 5.5 by 7. 5.5 by 7.
Oh gosh, this is why Andrew doesn't do any of the measuring.
Oh yeah, I refuse to.
Well, I can show whatever one.
Just show whatever one.
Oh man, I shouldn't have moved it, but.
Well, you did. That's okay.
Okay, well, anyway. So you can line up your card size here. So it shows card size. So you just want to kind of look for the size that you need for the card. So we're going to do a, which one did we say?
Here, let me measure the, can you measure the paper?
Here, I'll just do this just to demonstrate.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to say our card size is 4.5 by 6, which I think it is,
Yeah,
right? Yes, okay.
You remember.
Should I do it a little bigger? No, I'll just do that.
Okay.
Okay, so now you find the size of the card you need. It says card size, and then it tells you what paper size you need. So we needed an 8.5 by an 8.5 to make an envelope that size. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my next step here, and I'm going to cut down my paper. So because it's a larger piece of paper, I'm going to have to work with a 12 by 12, and I'm going to cut it down to 8.5 by 8.5, y'all.
We're back on track, folks.
Oh my God, I feel a little shaky because I'm like,
because
I haven't.
You thought we were in the home stretch,
Right? Yes, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
You thought teaching how to fold a tree was the hard part.
Well, at least I tried this, Andrew.
Well, you got a little cocky there too.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Wrong and strong, All right, so I cut it down to 8.5 by 8.5. Let's center our energy here. We can do things. That's Andrew and I are always like, we can do difficult things.
That's like me trying to get off the couch, I
Yes,
can do hard
just like
things.
I could get off the couch. All right, so we cut down our paper to 8.5 by 8.5. And now it's going to tell you, now you want to look at this part. It says ruler position, 3 3/4, right? So the ruler position that they're talking about is this ruler. And of course, we want to use our stylus. It comes with the gifting board. It just pulls out.
We are using cardstock for our
envelope.
Yep, for our envelope. It's this.
All right.
You could use plaid. You could Butterfingers over here.
All right, I got it. So just when you put your stylus in, you'll see there's like a little marking there. You want to make sure it goes in that way, because if you don't put it in that way, it can get stuck. So you just want to make sure you kind of put it in the right way. Okay, so now the ruler position was 3 3/4. So we're going to take our piece of square paper, 8.5 by 8.5, and we're going to line it up against the ruler position. And we're looking for 3 3/4.
Just like the paper cutter, Fiskars has made it very, very simple for you to follow along.
Wait, I just got to check something because now I'm psyching myself out.
You got it? I think you got it.
Don't punch the wrong place.
Yes, I know. Wait, I think it's this way, correct?
Yes, you got it.
So we're going to punch and we're going to do our scoring. Yes, this is right. This is right.
It's all coming back to him now.
And we're going to do the scoring line there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the piece of paper and we're going to line this scoring line up to scoring line number 1. So right in there. We're going to punch it. Is this right? I think this is right. and we're gonna score this line this way. Then we're gonna repeat it. So we're gonna start again, 3 3/4. We're gonna punch and do scoring line 1.
You know what's great about the gifting board is there is a slight learning curve with any new tool you use, but the great thing is whether you're making bows, boxes, or envelopes, it's all very repetitive. So just like the origami, it's like you do it once and then you kind of repeat the same thing over and over.
And this, you know, is the actual Christmas miracle here, because I think this thing is so nifty. It shocks me that like you can just do this.
This is such a great.
So again, we rotated. We're gonna line up this with the scoring line here. Give it a punch, and then score our final line. Now to complete it, there's the opposite punch on this side. Now I think if you've all seen us use the gifting board, you probably kind of understand like what's happening here. But for your first timers, they have, you know, rounded edges, lock punches, all kinds of trick punches here. We're gonna then just round our corners just to make it look pretty.
I have to say that the detail in a rounded edge just takes it over the top for me. I love a rounded edge.
Heyo, no comment.
I mean, in a craft, I don't know how else it would be. Come on.
And then this is it. We made our little envelope here. Isn't that incredible?
I love this. So would you glue it or would you tape it?
I would tape it. I would tape it. You can use a little, I have some double-sided tape here.
But you could obviously,
yeah, you could glue it, or you can use a glue dot. Where's the thinner? Do you know the thinner double-sided tape? Maybe in the box there. In the little work box.
Oh, okay. I don't see it.
Okay. Well, and then you could just use a little double-sided tape or
I think just like a little
glue, and we're just
you do want to. I
down.
mean, because it's an envelope, you do want to make sure that it's gonna stay.
That's super cool. Need one of those boards. Great tool. I love that. Well, you're in luck because we're doing this as part of our Fiskars giveaway today. Tiffany is feeling generous.
Should we do 2 giveaways?
I think so, Tiffany.
Okay.
We got her on a good day, y'all.
Fiskars is always so generous with the
I know, they
giveaways.
really are.
I
They
love
really
that.
are. Look how cute. Should I do it one more time? Are you doing it with me? Is anybody doing the envelope with me today? Yes. Oh, Connie already got hers. Good job.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, let me just do one more really quick now that I've kind of worked through it. Oh gosh.
Okay, so you want to cut it out first, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it out first. So should I do the same size or
Do the
do a
same
different size?
size.
Okay. So we did 8.5 by 8.5, right?
You know, before the class, I'm going to say this. I'm going to air out our dirty laundry. I was like,
Oh, no.
Dennis, how long do you think you need for the paper cutter? And he was like, 5 minutes.
No, for the envelope.
Oh, sorry, for the envelope. 5 minutes. I was like, great. And then he's like, no, I think I can do it in 3 minutes. And I was like, okay. And he's like, actually 2. So should I set a timer?
Well, I think it could be done quickly, but I needed a refresher, you know?
Yes, of course, of course.
All right, so then we want to go back to our little cheat chart here, 8.5. So the ruler position, 3 3/4, really easy. We're gonna line up 3 3/4.
I love that because in my mind, I'm like, how is the square gonna turn into like a rectangle? You know, but then when you line it up to like the perfect
Rotate it,
thing,
line
then
it
it,
up
like,
in the
all
line.
works out.
I think this is so cute. And of course, you can use any type of paper here.
You can use
It'd be really
plaid.
cute to be a plaid little envelope. Would be so cute. And then we're gonna repeat. So 3 3/4. God, how am I doing on time here?
My friend Mary Claire uses the gifting board and makes her own envelopes. And what she does is she double layers it.
Oh
So
yes,
she will
that's
add
so
like
pretty.
a plaid inside. So basically
When you open it.
she cuts it out of just like the regular cardstock paper and then does it exactly again and then glues it. And then when you open it, it has a little plaid peekaboo. She really takes it over the top.
Wow.
Yes, the sizing guide does come with the gifting board, absolutely, and the guide works for the bows
And the envelope.
and the envelopes. I love the bows.
The bows are so
The
cute.
bows are adorable.
So, and another tool here, if you don't have the boning folder, I like to use the little scoring tool here.
Yes.
To fold. So, you know, they always recommend just kind of going over your creases. So you can use this as your boning tool and just kind of fold it.
Can you make gift boxes with the board too? Absolutely. Yes, you can.
Yeah, we have a few videos on Michael's and on our website about how to do that. So you could always revisit those if you'd like. I mean, how freaking cute. I cannot believe this. You know, now I feel like there's such a call for modern technology, like these cutting machines and stuff and laser machines, but there's just something so satisfying about not having to A of all invest that much, but just kind of
and rely on that. Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
How freaking cute, y'all.
My gosh. So adorable.
We did it. We did it.
We did it. I mean, how cute is
Oh,
this?
yes, Tiffany just shared a picture of the boxes. Adorable.
How cute is
this? This is called the Fiskars gifting board, and today we're giving it away. We're actually having 2 winners today. You're going to get the Fiskars gifting board. You're going to get the Fiskars boning folder tool, and of course a paper cutter, and also an OG pair of scissors.
I love it. And I mean, come on, look how cute. I would be thrilled to get this in the mail. How sweet. How do we enter the drawing? Well, you know what? It is almost that time. Should we?
Yes, everybody hold their cards up. Let me see.
Yes, let me see.
Oh my! Oh, we got some stars. Oh, I love that. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we got a pink one here. Yes, amazing, beautiful.
I
you all
love
did so
these.
Well.
If you're gonna share them,
that is so cute, Kayla.
If you're gonna share them, please don't forget to tag #MakeItWithMichaels. You can tag Michaels, tag Fiskars, and us, so we can all see them. They look incredible.
Yes,
okay,
so we're going to do our trivia question, and we ask you to send us your answer. You don't have to, you can look this up, you can Google it, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
But you can DM us on any of our social media channels, Crafty Lumberjacks, or you can also email us your answers at craftylumberjacks@gmail.com.
Yes, okay, and the question is, what is the type of Christmas tree the Rockefeller... Let me start over. What is the type of tree the Rockefeller Christmas tree is every single year? There's a specific type of tree that it is every year. What is it? So you can DM us, you can send it. You could even write palm tree and you will still be entered. And I'm going to tell you, it's not a palm tree.
No. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Michaels and of course to Fiskars.
Yes.
We hope to see you at our next class. We're going to be doing the paper poinsettias.
You are going to want to be there for this. How cute is this?
And of course, there'll be another giveaway, our last giveaway of the year. And we hope you have a great day, a great holiday season, and we hope to see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.